right. Well, I came to grips with it when I went to a funeral of an old lady that was the founding member of one of the founding members of Shiloh, the last church we built. And while I was sitting there in the church, I thought, I really don't belong anywhere. It wasn't a sad sort of thing, it was just that I wasn't calling the shots. And so this concerned me a lot. And it's almost like related to still wanting to be a bit of an identity. And but I was talking to my younger brother John. We've had a great relationship all our lives, and I mentioned this to John. John said, well, it's quite normal for you, Dave, because you've always been a leader, you always call the shots, and now you're not a leader. You don't have your hands on things and you're not doing that sort of thing. So he said, there's nothing wrong with feeling like you do. But then I was at the engagement party of my granddaughter, and I was looking around because my other grandchildren were there, and I started to think of my family. And I've got a fantastic family. And they all call me Granddad, and therefore, to me, to them, I'm a real identity. I'm the really godfather sort of thing. But as I sat around and looked, and I met so many people in that, and over a period I started to think of things like when I was at this funeral, a young man came and stood in front of me, and he was the grandson of the woman who died. And I said to him, do you remember me? He said, of course I do. He said, you were the man that taught me all about the Lord when I was young. And I started to think of all these young people, and there's young men who come to me and ask me about the ministry and things like this, that I don't really belong anywhere, but I belong everywhere. Because the background that your life has formed has brought you into contact with children who've grown up under your influence, and they still come to you for advice and say to your grandchildren. So you are, in your own way, an identity in the fact that you're valuable to them.
Thank you.